What's going on, YouTube? Actually, let me play my intro.
I always give away too much. It's like I've got no sense of touch. I'm always pouring out my heart. No, little by little here. I'm always pushing things too far. 2, 5, 6, 10 drinks at the bar. No boundaries, I get. City of mine. How I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine. How I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. Yeah.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Traveling Tony. I'm back. This isn't really like how I usually do my lives. Usually, like I plan it out. This is an on-the-fly live because I just paid for StreamYard and I haven't been using it. So I don't really like wasting money too much. It's a resource, a finite resource. So I try to do my best not to waste money. I'm not saying I don't waste money because I definitely waste money, but I'm about to be a parent and stuff, so I'm trying to grow. Right, life is all about growth. So, with that being said, since I just paid for my StreamYard, I'm gonna give you guys a an update on my land. Now, right now in Tanzania, it's currently rain season. I can actually go outside and show you guys how it's raining. I'm on my laptop. I'm not on my phone. My phone got fucked up again. I just paid $400 for this phone to get fixed. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's like cracked in the back. You can't see it. Oh yeah, there you go. There it is. There it is. They get you on these fucking phones. I wish I would have kept my iPhone 11. Robbery. It's robbery, man. Because okay, so here's the issue living in these countries, right? So this phone is from America, right? It's obviously well, not obviously, but it's an American iPhone, right? So our quality of stuff is immaculate. It's immaculate, right? Even the parts we get immaculate, whatever, right? So now the parts that they get at some of the shops, I'm not saying all, I'm not disrespecting the country, but I'm just saying you have to be aware that some of the parts they get are aftermarket knockoffs. So when you go to get something repaired, you have to make sure the place is really, really reputable. Obviously, I look at reviews or whatever. But the problem is when you get to these like expensive phones with these expensive parts, people try to cut corners because they want to make more of a profit. So instead of giving you an original iPhone part replacement, they'll give you the fake aftermarket joint. And that's how they get you. Wait, I don't even got my comments up. My bad. I don't know if anybody. Okay, nobody said that. Hold on. I'll drop the link just in case anybody wants to come up. I am not going to be on here too long. This is going to be like a 30-minute live. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to share screen Instagram. I'm going to show you guys what's going on with my plot. It's rain season, so this update isn't like the most recent. This is from like maybe few days after I updated. So the guy's just showing how serious they are. They're out there. They're working on my land. I paid him a lot of money to start. Unfortunately, it's raining. So I'm not like a slave driver. I understand it's raining. It's dangerous. They're not using heavy machinery. They're out there, doing that shit. And you'll see in this video in a second. I also want to talk about how I'm going to move forward with my channel. I will be doing more like news updates, like Africa news on live stream. Like my live stream will be focused on African news. And I think I'm going to keep my videos about just my regular life, right? Like how I've been doing, just things I'm doing, building my house, just certain things like that. I'm not too much, of my interpersonal interworkings, but what's going on, how I'm trying to advance some of my investments. Obviously, I'm not putting all of my investments on the internet. That's not really too smart. But I am going to show more and more of my investments, things I'm doing in Africa, my plans in Africa, my investments in Africa. First, I need to learn Swahili though. I know a few words. Yes, I know like maybe 30, 40 words. But you know what they say. Once you learn 100 words of a language, you're good. So I just need to learn more. But I'm actually trying to be fluent in Swahili so I can run a business. I'm going to allow my wife to be stay-at-home wife. This was my plan originally, anyway. Stay-at-home wife, take care of my children. I'll be running the businesses myself, dealing with the locals on a business visa, obviously, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be there talking to the locals, working in whatever business I decide I want to operate. But yeah, let me go to this. But yeah, what do you guys think about new African news, things that are going on in the continent, right? Like my next live, I might talk about how they booted America from, I believe, Niger, and I'll play some of the news footage from that, and I'll give commentary. I didn't want to do it today because like I'm amped up, getting ready to go to the gym, shit like that. I'm still a little tired, but I'm not really in the mindset to be too analytical. You know what I'm saying? So today is just like a quick little, kind of like regular life. I don't even know if I'm going to keep this public. I might put it on members only. It don't really matter. I'm just throwing something out here for today. All right, so let me show you guys what's going on with my building. And salute to the 3 people watching me. Thank you. I know I'm an inconsistent YouTuber. I'll go weeks without getting on this shit. It's not that serious for me. It's cool. This is just a hobby. But yeah, let me show you guys what's going on. Let me share a screen. Um, let's look at this channel. Let's see what we got here. See if I can show you guys what they're doing. Oh yeah, they're still out here. Okay, I think they updated the video. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. This is my land. Yeah, I can tell by the house behind it. So I don't know. Wait, let me see. I don't know.
Wajenzi professional tena, tupo katika site yetu ya Toba. Kama unavyoona site inaendelea. Sasa kikubwa ambacho nataka nikuelezee siku ya leo na upate
I don't know if this is copyrighted music, but this is my land. This is my land. That's what they're doing, by hand. This is past the point I think I recorded when I went there a couple weeks ago. But yeah, the guy just showing how serious they are. This is their website. If you're building in Tanzania, there's other people. I'm not saying my builder is the only builder, but this guy is legit. He's legit, super fair. Hasn't tried to upcharge. Oh, that's what the house is gonna look like, I guess. He's showing what they're doing. He's explaining it. It's in Swahili. I don't think. Well, let me change that. Most of my viewers are American, but I do have some Swahili speaking locals. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even watch this whole video. I've been waiting to do this on live. But yeah, this is where they're at. They're probably further along, maybe or maybe not. It's extremely damp outside. It's very muddy, so they can't work. This is obviously when it was a drier day, but you can still see the land is kind of moist. My man got, what are those? The 14s? Damn, my man's be wearing Jordans and stuff. He got the Range Rover. Salute to my brother, when Gen Z professional. This is the owner. Very cool dude, like I said. He's just showing you guys how serious he is. He put it on his main page. How many followers? I know people pay for followers and shit. But let's see how many he has. Yeah, 65K. There we go. So they were actually hiring, but I guess it's closed now. They were looking for engineers. Walk-in interview, 12 April. So I guess this is also for people who want to be nomads. You can get a job and get a work permit living in these countries. You could work for the locals, but you should learn the language. As an engineer, you're not going to make what you make in America, obviously, right? You're going to make maybe 15, 20%, maybe less of what you're making in America, but at least this is an option. It's a way out. Everyone's looking for a way out. This is a way out for my people looking for a way out. But yeah, that's what's going on in my land. It's currently rain season. It's a little fucked up. I got another update I'll be sharing with you guys. I think I'm gonna do it on video about safety, home safety, things you should be aware of, things you might want to invest in for the safety of your home. Because okay, this country's safe, but there are still things like thieves, robbers. Not running in your house like guns blazing and stuff like that. But if you don't have like electric fence, there's destitute people that might hop your gate if you leave your door open. I think Diaspora Connect Tanzania, Wanda, when she was on my show, she talked about how she left her door unlocked because it's relatively safe. When I was in Japan, I left my door unlocked as well every day in Japan. Every day I left my door unlocked. I left my car unlocked. Nothing ever happened. So it's easy to get complacent in places like this in Japan. And, it could cost you not your life, but like some money. Like someone could come in here, steal my Xbox, my PlayStation, my laptop, my TV. I'll be sick. I'll be mad. Those things are high ticket items, and I spent a lot of money to acquire them. What else can I show you guys? Any questions? I'm just doing a little quick live, little touch base with the audience. I didn't really have anything planned. I just came on here to chop it up for a little bit. I got to go get my phone fixed tomorrow, so I'm not going to be dropping any videos. I'm going to go get my phone fixed. A lot of people have been asking about Tanzania and Kenya. I've been getting, I'm sorry also too, I haven't really been on social media, so people have been messaging me about Tanzania and Kenya, my insights, my opinion. I have also talked about this with Kenyans and Tanzanians on my channel. You can go look at my old videos. It's really about preference, It's really about preference. What type of society do you want to live in? Because at the end of the day, this is all about preference, right? Some people like Brazil. Even though they're black, they still like Brazil. It's still interesting to them. So let me see what else I can show you guys. I'm still sharing this. Maybe maybe today I'll do a little news thing. But yeah, man, Tanzania has been cool. Tanzania has been good to me. I'm trying to see if I can show you guys something on rain season. Actually, let's go ahead. I'm actually gonna show you guys something on rain season. Let's do it. Let me skip this a little bit. I'm gonna show you guys some of the stuff on Tanzania. We're gonna watch someone else's. Here we go. I'm gonna present someone else's video. This is not a hate video. This is just showing the seasons in Tanzania. All right, we're gonna react to this. This is my first time doing this. I'm having fun today. Leave out a couple hours, wake the wife up. Okay. I don't know if this video is gonna be behind it. This is one. Never mind. Never mind. Anybody want to talk about anything? I'm just on here chopping it up, giving an update. You know what? I'll show you guys outside. I don't know if my laptop range will go that far. Let's see. I'm gonna show you guys what's going on here in TZ. So it's rain season. The rain gets so bad some days you can't even like go outside. I mean, you could go outside, right? You could always go outside. But Are there more Americans traveling there now or about the same? Okay, so I would say about the same because remember, this shit is expensive to get out here. Not everybody's trying to, drop a bag to come out. I'm gonna see if I can show you guys over the wall what the ground looks like outside. Oh, I'm not that tall. Oh shit. I'm all right though. I hit the wall, the ceiling. But yeah, there's still some Americans out here. But at the same time, I don't really deal with too many like random Americans. Like the people you see me with on my channel usually are people I know. Like no excuse. I know Rob. Rob and I have been talking since 2021, since I've been in Africa. I've been talking to Rob. Uh, like GMT travels. I know him. Those people that you see in my videos, I know them. We're homies or we have connections, whatever. I don't really deal with random Americans like that because this is why though, because it's a lot. I have to teach you, when you come here, I have to teach you so much. It can be frustrating. You feel me? Like it's a cultural opposite to America. It's a patriarchal society. So me having to break it down gets annoying sometimes. You feel me? So I prefer people, if you want to meet me as a random person or whatever, I prefer you watch some of the videos, not even just my video, any videos explaining like Tanzania, how shit works, whoop de whoop. Just there's other nomads. Diaspora Connect Tanzania with Wanda. She explains a lot as well. But as far as traveling here, no, I can't really say there's more Americans traveling. I will say there are more Americans moving to Africa. So there are a lot of families that are trying to move here. But even with that, if you look up like Tanzania on YouTube, Black Americans or Americans, you'll see conflicting information. Some people get upset because they come here with the wife from the States, the family from the States, and it's harder to live here that way, right? It's harder to live here if you're coming and you're dealing with another American. It's easier when you dealing with a local, right? Because it's their country, and that's actually what a lot of the like the Chinese and the Indians and other people from other African countries, what they do is they deal with the locals, so it's easier to kind of assimilate into the country. But yeah, any more questions? I would say this though about the American thing also. Mike Groove. Just make sure you do some research, brother, before you come out here because you could be upset. Things work very slowly out here, man. That's why I'm promoting Africa, but I'm promoting to go everywhere. Go see what you like because I don't know what people like. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what people like. You could come out here. It's too patriarchal. It's too African. You know what I'm saying? This isn't African. It's not like, and no disrespect, yeah, because I say this. It's not like South Africa. South Africa is very, very developed, but it's very, very Eurocentric. You know what I'm saying? Like the South Africans talk about how they want the Afrikaans, the British, the British originated people out of their country, but it's hard. It's hard to get them out because they're so embedded. They've created laws and shit. That's what I want to show you guys. I'm actually going to show you guys something really cool about South Africa. Because people have been asking me about Africa and my take or whatever. I want to show you guys something about South Africa. Why I don't really agree with how the Afrikaans doing my people, man, my fellow African. I'm gonna show you guys something real. Pause this. All right, this is a white only town in South Africa, right? In South Africa, check this out. I don't know if they're gonna flag me for it. I don't really care. I'll take it down. I don't really give a fuck. But I want to show you guys something because people talk about South Africa, whatever, whatever. This is a big problem they're having, or they have there, right, with the whites. Here we go.
But very quickly, the uniqueness of Orania is obvious. Here, everyone is white. Nestled in the Karoo, a semi-desert area lost in the middle of the country, its population of 2,500 Afrikaners are descendants of Dutch and French Huguenots who arrived in the 17th century. Here, people say they're not racist, they only want to live amongst themselves.
What we experience is a lot of de facto.
Okay, so check this out, right? They're not racist, but they want to live amongst other white people in an African country. So they don't want to see my black face. They want to see other white faces in an African country. They invaded South Africa and took over a piece of their land and said no black faces allowed, only white, right? And this is just something I want to talk about real quick. This is a random live. I know it don't got nothing to do with the title, but ain't too many videos on Tanzania besides mine to show you what's really going on. So I'm gonna show you. Check this out.
Recognition. You go your way. You do your thing. We're not trying to block it or to frustrate it.
The small town prides itself on having broken with colonial labor practices, which consisted of using cheap black labor for all the hard or menial work. Meanwhile, on a daily basis, its inhabitants live in a parallel reality where black South Africans do not exist, or at least are invisible.
Recently, in the past,
So check it out. You guys are hearing this firsthand. It's only a 2-minute video. So they want to use the Africans to build their houses for cheap labor, but they're not allowed to live in the town or be about in the town shopping, whatever. This is like the segregation shit I'll be talking about, right? This is another reason why I say when Europeans colonize these places or settle there, it creates an imbalance amongst the Africans, because then you get the more mixed Africans that get a little bit more favoritism because they're lighter than the darker Africans or darker people or whatever. It's all fucked, but we're going to keep going.
Like 10 years, 7 years roundabout, our population growth started snowballing. We had growth as fast as 10% annually for the past 7 years, of which the past 2-3 years were between 14 and almost 17% annual population growth.
The 8,000-hectare site on the Orange River, where Orania was founded, was bought by the son-in-law of Hendrik Verwoerd, the former prime minister, considered the architect of apartheid. The locality relies on an article of the constitution that defends the right to self-determination.
We are from Africa. That's why we call ourselves Afrikaners. We want to remain here. We also want to retain our identity. Now, to retain one's identity is not a racist impulse. We wanted to retain our identity against the English or the British imperialism also, and they're even whiter than we are, much whiter.
Residency here is granted after...
We're going to call cap on that. They want to retain their identity in Africa, right? It doesn't make sense to me personally. I don't know how do you guys feel about it? I think this is the type of stuff that should be put on Front Street in the travel community, right? Because people all talk about they want to go to these places with you, but they don't know what's really going on there. You know what I'm saying? So let's go to something else, all right? I'm actually going to do another show about this. I might make it private.
This strip in Cape Town, South Africa, divides the beachside community of Strand from the township of Nomzamo. They're only a few meters apart, but the people on each side live very different lives. Strand has backyards and driveways. Nomzamo is much more dense, and the people here have fewer basic services.
I noticed the same thing in Johannesburg. In Sandton, it's nice. That's where all the Indian and the white people and like the lighter skinned people lived. But when you get to Yeovil or downtown Johannesburg, it's where all the people that look like me are. You know what I'm saying? And they're all strung out on drugs and things of that nature. It's crazy how it is there. Let's keep going. You see, this is like a little shanty town. This is how people are living in this really developed country because they're black. Let's keep going.
Less piped water, less internet access. And Nonzamo is majority black, while the area across the line is majority white. If we use dots on a map to represent race, you can see how stark that divide is. If we zoom out to the whole city, we can see it's actually everywhere. And this is the case across much of South Africa. The color of your skin here often determines where you live.
The color of your skin determines where you live. I've been telling people this. I wanted to pull up the actual proof from people that actually did comprehensive research to break it down for you guys. You see how they showed Johannesburg? Johannesburg, that's where after I seen that shit, I was out. I already came from Atlantic slave trade countries, fucking Brazil, Colombia, DR, and then I got to Africa, and I'm like, I'm with my people. We about to live. It's about to be dope. And I seen the same bullshit, even worse. It's worse in South Africa. To be honest, it is like blatant discrimination, segregation, colorism. It's just disrespectful. It's just disrespectful. So we're going to keep going.
It also determines your quality of life. This map shows where jobs and opportunities are primarily concentrated in Cape Town. And this is where most of the city's Black people live, in informal settlements called townships on the city's periphery.
People have to move by public transport for up to 3 hours a day.
Hold on. Most of the leaders in South Africa are Black, so this is bad for me. Okay, so most of the leaders are Black, yes, and I respect my Black leaders. No disrespect to the white people, yes. But why is there still segregation? Because the government is actually controlled by white people. They're trying to get them out. Look it up. Do the research. Look it up. They want to get the white people out of the government, or the Europeans out of the government, and let it be all ran by Africans. That's what they're reaching for. But let's keep going. Exactly. They dominate economically. That's what I'm saying. These people don't actually know what's going on, politically and stuff like that, because a lot of these people don't really travel, or live in these countries. I've been in Africa for years. You know what I'm saying? I've been in 4 countries in Africa for years. Most of the people on YouTube are talking and don't know what they're talking about, because let's be honest, they're not very educated, right? A lot of people aren't very, and I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with being educated or not educated, whoop-de-whoop, but at least do some research and educate yourself, or go someplace and see for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because I got the research and the firsthand sight. I seen it. I've seen the colorism. I seen it. Dark skin. The lady just said, she showed Johannesburg. The color of your skin determines where you live. The color of your skin determines where you live. Mr. Mayfield, can I have a rebuttal to that, brother? Can I have a rebuttal? If you Google South Africa, right, the GDP is okay, right? But the wage gap is ridiculous. Why is the wage gap ridiculous? Who is benefiting? Who's getting the most money? Is it people my skin color? No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. You are very misinformed if you think the Black Africans in South Africa have the same power or hold the same authority as the white South Africans. You are misinformed. You need to travel. You need to spend some months in Africa so you can see for yourself. Not saying, Tanzania has its issues too, right? It's not as developed or whatever, but that's because they slapped the white man's hand away. You know what I'm saying? You could take the carrot, you know what I'm saying? Here, we're gonna come in, that's why their property laws are so strict. They don't want people coming here buying everything up and making white only towns, or Arab only towns. You know what I'm saying? But let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I just have to stop. Oh, wait. Let me hit my comments. I'm sorry. I had to talk to the guy for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, it's usually the non-travelers, people who don't travel, that have the most incorrect information about these countries. And I'll put my passport up against his. You know what I'm saying? Like I would. No disrespect to you, homie, but you know, I do have the wisdom from living in these places. I'm literally building a house here. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Africa, dog. I'm here. No disrespect, homie. No disrespect. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. I bought land. I understand things that you have no idea about because you haven't done it. And vice versa, right? In your life too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know anything about building a transmission and shit like that. So I'm not going to talk about it. I don't understand what will make a transmission fail because I don't know. I don't know. I don't do it. I don't have any wisdom in that field. But let's get, or even building a foundation. I'm learning about this stuff, right? I'm learning firsthand about this stuff. I'm getting firsthand knowledge. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Most leaders are, yeah, that's what I said too. Go ahead and highlight that up. Let's keep going. I bet you $1,000 the white Indian is the one that really control the yeah, yo, dude, you can YouTube this. Whites control South Africa. South Africa is the Queen's biatch. Let's just be real, right? But the Africans won it back. Salute to my black South Africans. Salute to my black South Africans. And I think it's been some miscommunications about that, you know. Like I think the black, this is why I'm talking about this, because I think the black South Africans thought I didn't like the country because of them. No. I just don't like how we are, you know, held back. I don't agree with that. We don't have the same opportunities as the white South Africans in our own land, you know, our motherland. You know what I'm saying? I'm black and I'm dark as hell. I'm purple. I'm almost the same color as my shirt. You feel me? So I know, look, I feel your pain. What's up, Tony? Probably, man. Keep up the good work. What's up, Tony? Probably keep up the good work. Whites have the economic power in South Africa, would translate to every other area. Yeah, every other area in South Africa. Whites don't control anything in like Tanzania. I would say though, I'm gonna be honest, they do have some. Okay, so Uganda, right? Okay. Salute. I fuck with Uganda. Even Uganda, right? Uganda, I would say most of Africa, right? They do have the white Jesus complex, right? Even here, they have that shit, right? But there's limits to it. You know what I'm saying? Like white people can't just start coming and say, hey, like, okay, look at the legislation, right? The homosexual laws in South Africa. We're gonna talk about laws, right? The homosexual laws in South Africa. Do you think a South African, like a black or black South Africans, were the ones that lobbied for homosexuality to be passed and approved and normalized in Africa, in South Africa? No, there's no way. I'll bet money against that. You know what I'm saying? So South Africa has homosexual laws, right? They tried it in Uganda, but the president of Uganda was not with it at all. He was not with none of that Western, you know, homos. They don't mind. Uganda doesn't mind the white man going and spending his money, the Chinese going to spend their money. But what you're not going to do is change laws in Uganda. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to go there and say, hey, you know, dudes kissing dudes is cool now. You know, they're not with that. They're not with that at all in Uganda. And I respect the president of Uganda for holding his own, standing on business with that, man. Like, yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's go. And salute to you, brother. Salute to you, Mr. Mayfield. Salute, brother. Salute. See, I'm calling you Mr. Mayfield. Show respect, my brother. Salute. South African whites have westernized South Africa. That's what I'm saying. This is just what I'm showing. Because some people Because, you know, Rob put South Africa on the map. Let's keep it a bean. Rob is the reason people are talking about Durban, this, that, and the third. Whoop-de-whoop, whoop-de-whoop. You know, Rob, salute to my man, No Excuse. He's the one that put it on the map. And, you know, people don't give him his credit for it. You know what I'm saying? But even he will admit, you know what I'm saying, it's a Eurocentric country. You know what I mean? I seen it. The reason I was able to see it so fast is because I am a nomad. I live in these places. So I'm looking at things differently than someone on vacation. You feel me? Because I'm living here. Like, okay, people talk about, you know, sex pacts and stuff like that. But after a while of, like, you know, having fun, partying for years, you start to think like, okay, let's plant some roots. You know, I want to live somewhere permanently. I want to build something. You know, I don't even drink or party or any of that shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'll go out when the homies come in, you know, come to town. And even then, my wife's not used to me not being here at night. So she'd be scared and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be feeling bad. During the day, I can hang out, though. That's why I tell people, let's meet at the gym. Let's go to lunch. We grab some, you know what I mean? Breakfast, lunch, things like that. Because I kind of have to be home at night because she's scary. She's a girl. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But yeah, let's go. Salute Big Mike. What's going on, brother? What's up with the Chinese coming to Africa and wiping up the African women? So the Chinese come to Africa, and I'm actually going to show you guys off my community tab about that. So the Chinese come to Africa, wipe up the African women. What I noticed is they look for African women from the village. Like in my community tab, I shared the woman from the girl from my wife's village that was brought to China by a Chinese man, and she does farming. She's at 99,000 subs on YouTube. She's snapping. Salute to her channel. Whoop-de-whoop. But yeah, so the Chinese, they're different from us. They're not looking for just big booties, make it shake. How nasty are you? They don't care about that. They're looking at how could this woman benefit me economically? Because we're going to talk about the Chinese for a little, right? The Chinese are actually going to overtake America soon for the large economic power, right? We all know this. This is projected. America's they're not even talking about it, but it's just the truth. You can look it up. They're going to pass us eventually. They're the fastest growing economy ever, right? So, and people say, oh, this, that, and that. You know, look up where we get insulin from. You know what I'm saying? We buy a lot of shit from China. America doesn't really produce shit. You know what I'm saying? So, especially like real goods, America doesn't produce. So Chinese are pretty smart. I'm not even going to hate on them. I'm not even going to hate on the China. I'm not Chinese, but they're pretty smart. You know what I mean? I'm going to give them their props. I don't even talk to Chinese people. It's just from me paying attention, seeing how they move. They're pretty smart. I give it up to them. So let me keep this video going.
They can't take care of their obligations in the community with the rest of the family because they're always working and they're always traveling.
For decades, South Africa was under apartheid, a system that wrote segregation into law. A white minority controlled where non-white people could live, work, exist. Many were forced out of their homes.
Did you see that black man getting dragged? That was nuts. Wait, why did my whole shit reset? Hold on, let's go back on that.
A white minority controlled where non-white people could live, work, exist.
You see this? This is in South Africa. It looked like America, right? This is in South Africa. Wow. Like, I felt it when I was there. Like, I felt it. I was like, this is worse than America. Fuck y'all talking about. Like, this is worse than America. I'm cool on this. At least in America, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can shake and move as we please. They're really held back. People talk about, like, how we're held back in America. No. Look, I'm proof of you can actually, like, really get out and do your thing. You know what I'm saying? It's harder for us, you know, but we hold each other back a lot too. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy.
Many were forced out of their homes.
Hey, Grant Cardone here. It took me 4 decades to figure out how to get wealthy, but I'm going to teach you how I did.
I don't got the premium. I
In
don't be watching
1994,
YouTube.
a democratically
I don't watch
elected
YouTube.
government took power and ended apartheid. It was supposed to be a new beginning. But a lot of the country still looks like this. And that's because South Africa's legacy of racial division goes back centuries.
Racial division goes back centuries. Facts. Facts, Mike. Facts, brother. Facts. That shit would not go on in America because brothers and sisters, it's not happening. It's just not going to happen in America. It's going to be up. It's not happening. I just want you guys to see. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to show everyone. It's a little, my channel, I try to be more on the educational side, not really entertainment. Maybe sometimes I'll say some things that are funny, you know what I'm saying? That's just how I am, you know. I'll be making fun of shit, having fun. But I'm not here to bring down my brothers or my sisters at all. And I wanted to make that clear in this live, you know. I see a lot of people attacking other brothers and sisters and Africans, just attacking each other, and I'm not with that, you know. So I just want to show you why I came to Tanzania, why I live here, why I didn't stay in South Africa. You know, I just didn't feel the brotherhood. I felt the tension of oppressed people. You know what I'm saying? I felt the oppression. I felt it. Just walking around in Santon Mall. Walk around Santon Mall, go up to a brother and say hello. They gonna look at you like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like why are you walking up on me? Like they ready to square up. You know what I'm saying? The trauma there is, it's sad. It's sad. It's so sad. But you know what? We're gonna stop. We're gonna get off the negativity in a second. I'm actually gonna show you guys my wife's her friend from her village, who know her family or whatever. She married a Chinese dude. I'm going to actually explain her story, which is crazy, right? But this is how, and this goes back to show what I was saying, where it's not so much as like looks and how much of a freak a girl is. It's more like what she does to benefit your home, right? What she does to benefit your home, right? Or do you guys want to keep going with the South Africa stuff? I don't know. We'll do both. I'm on here for a little bit. I'm all over the place. Let's see what's going on.
In the 1600s, the Dutch took over the southern tip of Africa to supply ships with food along the trade route to Asia. 150 years later, Britain seized it and named it Cape Colony. Many Dutch colonists moved here, further inland, to escape British rule and continue exploiting enslaved people. Just like the Dutch, the British used Cape Colony as a strategic location for trade. It wasn't economically significant. But in the 1870s, that changed when the British started mining diamonds there. Suddenly, Cape Colony was one of Britain's most prized and exploited colonies.
You see that? Exploited. They exploit Africa. Africa is taking back. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. She's pregnant right now. She don't feel beautiful. Her nose is all swollen. She don't feel beautiful right now. I'm gonna wake up in a minute, because since she's pregnant, I don't require her to do all the housework. She still tries, but I don't. No, I don't want her working too hard. I want her like more feet up, relax. You know, like just chilling. So I got. Once a week, I have a cleaning lady come. She's actually going to be here soon, and she like cleans the outside of my yard or whatever. She goes behind my house, everything. She does my laundry. My wife still does like my gym clothes. Like I'm about to go sweat this shit up in a minute. My wife still like does that to my bathroom or whatever. But as far as like bending, you know, she got that big ass belly now with the baby inside. That baby be throwing hands, man. Just boom. It's like I don't know, like a monster in there. Just be kicking the belly, see the shirt jump up. Like, damn. It's like she's popping. Like pecs, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's cool. It's cool. I want to see what's gonna happen. I'm excited. I'm happy. And thank you again, Big Mike. Salute to you, brother. You're welcome. Always on my channel. to come up here and talk. I'm actually gonna show her friend. Let's see. Can I do it like that? Subscriptions. Some of my subscriptions. Let's see. Here we go. We're gonna show these people. I'm gonna show you her video from yesterday. She actually just dropped the video yesterday. I started watching it. 50K in 22 hours. She's going crazy.
And we're back in third quarter planning.
So
Adam,
this is what the Chinese do.
Project,
right? So this woman is from my wife's village. We're gonna start the video. Woman's from my wife's village. I think that's her husband in the video. They live in China.
你把这个木头搬过来干嘛？这个是给猪盖房子。哦，我还以为这个是给你盖房子用的。
That's her husband.
这个木头不是给猪圈上面盖的吗？
对呀。
为什么还要刷漆？
不刷漆的这个秘书他给。
Okay, she speaks Chinese fluently. That is amazing. Salute to you, Shorty. 99.3K subs. She was at 99.2 yesterday. She's going crazy. Salute to her. Salute to her beautiful family. I'm gonna explain her story a little bit. I'm gonna go back to my thing. My wife is, I think she just turned 26 weeks yesterday. Yesterday she turned 26 weeks. So we at the end. Thank you, Mr. Mayfield, brother. Okay, so this girl right here, she's from Niragusu, my wife's village, right? She actually got married to a Chinese guy that died, right? Had 2 kids with the man. He was old. That's why he died. It wasn't nothing crazy. He was just old. He died, and his brother married her and took her as his wife with the 2 kids. Why would you think that? A single mom gets husband right away. The dude's brother takes her right away, right? Takes her right away. Why is that? You see what she's doing here, carrying wood, painting. This is a resourceful woman, right? She may not be the baddest or nothing like that, but she adds value. She's making this man money. This is her YouTube channel. Country Wife Filesta. This is her YouTube channel. I didn't even like it. Let me go ahead and like it. I'm sorry. I forgot. I've been so busy. But yeah, this is her YouTube channel. She's killing it.
Oh, 你原来说的是木风。
And I want to say this too, man. I advocate for my brothers and sisters. This is not some manispherical, I hate women. No, I love my sisters and my brothers. I'll make that clear. I love my sisters and my brothers doing well in life. I don't care if you're doing way better than me. I'm proud of you. She's slapping me on YouTube, kicking me in my face. Even Travelversity, my brother. Her channel's snapping on his channel. He's really good on YouTube. That's crazy. She's doing a great job. I mean, now, because of the region, she might not be getting paid as much as a Travelversity, right? But she's still doing really well. I'm so proud of her, man. This is amazing. It's amazing. Even though she's with a Chinese guy, right? I know I'm gonna get flack because she's with a Chinese guy. Who the fuck cares, right? The girl seen a chance to escape poverty, and she did a great job being a wife, to the point after her husband died of natural causes, his brother took her as the wife. You know what I'm saying? And they're building more and more generational wealth. I think you'll see her kids. It's her kid. Big Chinese baby. Tanzanian Chinese. They send money back to Niragusu. They actually built a business, an industrial business for her family. So, you know, that's why I can't really demonize them, you know what I'm saying? Because our personal feelings don't really matter if he's actually taking care of her and her family. You know what I mean? How that at that point, that's kind of hating, you feel me? Because personal feelings aside, let's look at the results. Her results are fire. She's doing really, really well. Salute to her again. And I'm going to keep going. Like I said, this is not no woman hate channel. You know what I'm saying? If you're cool, you're cool. If you're not, you're not. You're not welcome. You know what I mean? If you're cool, if you're a cool woman, cool guy, you can pull up. I have women on my channel I have done interviews with and like simul streamed with and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. I just want to make that clear. Because people, I know I have Passport Bro in my titles and some of my videos, and I get messages sometimes, or people see me in person and be like, what's up with the Passport Bro thing? You guys are taking it too personal. This is a business. You know what I'm saying? It's just a business. I don't give a fuck about, I guess, YouTube allegiances and affiliations. I don't care. My allegiance is to my family, to my home, you know, to my loved ones, to my people. So I don't really give a fuck. This girl, she got a husband. Shit, he's feeding her. No one else is. He's taking care of her. No one else is. So we can't really have opinions on her life unless if you're going to step in and do what he doing for her family. If not, shut the fuck up. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
给我，我平时都没见你用那个东西画过脸。
给了，我姐夫给太多了。
我看你化妆还挺好的。
不是我跟你说过吗？只是他3天给别人去化妆。
那你平时怎么不画？
你化妆你去挖机，这个面子给他浪费。
我感觉你们化妆跟那个盖房子是一样的。
为什么？
开始的时候都要做一层防水，然后用那个白面粉涂，你看都要用到刷子，是不是？
All right. Okay, that's enough of that. But I just wanted to show that, you know, that's cool, man. Proud of her doing her thing, man. She making this, man. Subscribe to the channel if you want to support the sister. Throw us some likes, man. Can Chinese men handle African women? See, African women don't require. Well, I'm not going to say African women. Traditional African women don't require handling. There is no handling. She does what he says. He doesn't tell her to do anything, I guess, illegal under the eyes of God. You know what I'm saying? He's not telling her to, you know, do orgies or nothing like that. They live a normal family life. So that's what they're used to. You know, these women are looking for husbands. Yeah, you know, they're willing to work for their husband. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to work. I wouldn't say they really want to work a job, but they will work for their husbands. And that's what it's about. It's about building generational wealth and things of that nature. So I don't know Chinese dudes though. Like honestly, I have never spoken to a Chinese guy in Africa. The last time I spoke to a Chinese guy was like a family friend, and he's American. So American Chinese and Chinese from China are very different. It's like comparing a African person in America versus in the actual country, you know. So I don't know. I don't know how the Chinese are here, how they live. I know they're not. I know the Chinese are more accepted than like or more, I guess, tolerated and liked than like I want to say some of the Middle Easterners from what I've seen. You know what I'm saying? From what I've seen. But it is known that Chinese mainly like Chinese. I haven't really heard horror stories about the Chinese like that, though, to be honest. I've heard horror stories about some Middle Easterners, but I haven't heard any horror stories about the Chinese. So I don't know how they are, to be honest. I can't speak on them. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to, you know, show you guys what's going on, man. show you guys what's going on in Tanzania. I'm gonna keep it going a few more minutes. If anybody wants to come up and talk, and my man Mayfield, salute Mr. Mayfield, man, on your wife, man. Do you guys have kids? I don't know if you're still here or if you left, but if you have kids, salute to you and your family, man. God bless you guys. About to wake my wife up in a few minutes because my cleaning lady is gonna be here in like an hour. So my wife is gonna make. I usually don't eat breakfast before I go to the gym. I usually like to go fasted, but since I got my Sunday's my day, I don't go fasted because the cleaning lady comes. I eat. I don't like being in the house when she's here and shit. I'll be walking with my shirt off and shit. She be looking at me. My wife be all mad and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like it's hot. You know what I'm saying? So I have my shirt off. You know, fuck it, I'm not fat. I don't need to wear my shirt all the time. Let's see. Do you miss America at all? No, I don't. I do not miss America at all. I miss some aspects, like maybe the baked mac and cheese. What else do I miss? I miss that from Cheesecake Factory, the macaroni and cheese thing that they have, the macaroni and cheese balls, whatever. No homo. Them shits were fire. Them shits were fire. I miss that. That's about it. That's all I miss really is I would say the food from America, but the food is unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? I was consuming a lot of like saturated fat, you know what I'm saying, artificial sugar, things of that nature. So I miss it? Yeah, but is it good for me? No. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. I don't think I'll be back to America for a long. You know, actually, I might go see my mom's. Maybe I'll go see my mom's. This is dependent because even my family, right? My family are all. I'm not gonna say all, but the majority of my family are busy professionals. You know what I'm saying? When my family came to see me last year, it was difficult because they had to like coordinate, which is hard or whatever. So, I mean, my mom's a doctor, so she works 2 jobs, one federal, one like civilian. So she's never really available like that. She out there getting that money. But I could go there. It's just if I go to America, I'm literally sitting in the house all day. That's why I don't go to America. If I go to anyone's house in America, I have a lot of people I could go to, right? A lot of my friends, military, do. Most people are working. So what that means is if I go to your house, I'm just sitting there all day, and you coming home from work and you seeing me chilling, playing the game, whatever. Some people don't like that. You know what I mean? Like some people don't like that. Some people don't want to see a motherfucker chilling all day. You know what I'm saying? And they gotta go to work. So I try not to like rub it in people's faces and shit. You know what I'm saying? They may not feel that way, but sometimes, you know, you never know with people. You never know till it comes out. So I am cool staying here in Africa. I love it. I have no issues at all. Well, I mean, I have some issues with Africa, but it's like infinitesimal. It's not really like big issues. Just little stupid shit you gotta deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta deal with Africa has its negatives, right? Like I said, Africa has its negatives. So the power will cut sometimes, but I have a generator. You know, there's ways around it. It's just annoying. Damn, I was itching shit. Shirt's so fucking tight. But yeah, that's about it, man. Any other questions? Anybody got any questions real quick? Anybody want to know anything about Africa? Let me go see what it looks like outside before I hit this gym. Sun's out today. It was supposed to rain, but it changed. Oh, my battery's low. It was supposed to rain, but it's not raining anymore. But it's humid because it was raining earlier. I don't know if you guys can see the water on the floor on my bricks, but overall, everything's all good. Thank you guys for pulling up, man. I appreciate people for watching me. Like I said, I know I'm an inconsistent YouTuber, but you know, still got some subs. I'm cool. As long as I stay in the 1,000 range, I don't really care. As long as I stay monetized, it's cool. I don't need 95,000 subs. If you guys want to sub, go ahead. If not, cool. I'll be dropping a video. Let's see. Let's look at this weather. Because then I'll let you guys know when I'm gonna drop a video. I think I'm gonna drop a video. I wonder if you guys could see this, but this is. Well, let me actually stop sharing. Let me drop this tab. Okay. Oh, can you see this? Let me see if I can break the brightness down. You see that? See all that rain? Oh, wait, yeah, there we go. You see all that rain right there? Oh shit. Today, no rain, so I'll be going to the gym in a minute. Tomorrow, and this shit changes all the time. See them thunderstorms? You see that? That's why I haven't really been doing vlogs. There's no point in me doing vlogs, man. I'm going outside to my plot. It's raining and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's no point. They're not doing much work. They're trying to do what they can. But yeah, I just want to come on here, you know, show some love, talk to my audience a little bit. My 6 people in the chat. Salute you guys. Salute. I know I don't do the lives for real. Like I started doing lives, but not really. But yeah, guys, I'll be back on here another day. Thank you guys for watching. About to wake the wife up.